Horse owners across the state are on high alert. Several horses in Washington state and around the country have been diagnosed with a rare form of equine herpes, a virus that kills 10 to 15% of horses infected. The outbreak is tied to a cutting horse competition earlier this month in Ogden, Utah. Horses that were there or that had been in contact with horses that were there at that show have gotten sick. Half of the horses that plan to participate in this year's Armed Forces Torchlight Parade have withdrawn because of the scare. KXLY4's Sally Showman is live downtown. And Sally, the parade is taking precautions itself.
They certainly are, Robin. Before the scare, there were 16 horses registered for the parade. Now only 8 are going to participate. And this is where they will be staging on Saturday. They'll be a minimum of 50 feet away from each other. That's from where I am to where the camera is. And that's just one of the many precautions the parade is taking.
It kind of hit the fan the first of the week.
Veterinarian Jed McKinley's office hasn't stopped answering phone calls and questions about equine herpes since Monday.
People are worried about that, and rightly so.
So far, he's the only vet in Spokane County that's diagnosed a horse with this rare form of equine herpes. He's still awaiting lab results to confirm his suspicion.
So we've quarantined the place and haven't allowed any horses on or off since then. That's probably a little bit overkill, but we thought that it was important to do that for safety reasons.
There are 3 confirmed cases in Washington state and 3 other horses showing symptoms. All of these horses were at the cutting horse competition in Ogden, Utah, or have had contact with horses that were.
The concern is to not let it spread anymore, to make sure that it's contained.
Lilac Festival Vice President Mike Dedman has asked that horses who have been exposed to the virus stay away from this weekend's parade. Half of the horses have withdrawn.
We are bummed about the horses because, certainly everyone loves seeing the horses and loves seeing the queens.
Those that have opted to participate this weekend can expect special attention. A vet will be on site assessing all the horses and looking for symptoms. In addition, the horses will be separated during both the parade and staging.
There have been some shows that have been canceled, rodeos, other events like that, because of the potential for exposure.
Dr. McKinley thinks the precautions are great, but he warns people not to get too hysterical.
Don't overreact. If you have a horse that has had potential exposure to this mare, perhaps, take their temperatures, keep an eye on them.
Now, symptoms of equine herpes include a temperature above 102 degrees, also weak and wobbly walking and urinary incontinence. Dr. McKinley says 10 to 15% of horses die from this virus. There have been at least 1 horse that has died in Idaho so far. No reports of any dying in Washington state. He expects the horse that he treated last week to survive. Live near Riverfront Park, Sally Showman, KXLY4 HD News.